D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So, James Gunn just put out this tweet where he said, "I'm over the moon excited to be working on Peacemaker with my pals John Cena and the Suicide Squad producer Peter Safran," I don't know if that's how you say it, on this new HBO Max original series from Warner Brothers TV and DC Comics. And I just want to say that this sounds fantastic, and this is why. I think that it's great that they're moving the DCEU into a connected universe also with DC TV, and I think that's great that they're doing it through HBO Max. I don't have HBO Max right now just because I'm waiting for the Snyder Cut, because I want HBO to know and Warner Brothers to know that that's the content that I am interested in, and this is the content that I'm interested in. I'm interested in DC content, aka the DCEU. So that's why I haven't subscribed yet, but as soon as the Snyder Cut drops, like they announce the date, exactly what date it will be, that's the day that I will be getting HBO Max. So hold on, I'm sorry, I'm pulling up stuff right now. Okay, so I want to talk about Peacemaker because he's not a huge character known by a lot of fans. I mean, like, I'll be honest with you, I didn't know who he was until Suicide Squad was announced, and then there was all those rumors about John Cena playing Peacemaker in the movie, and then it was confirmed at DC Fandom. But I have to say, after that, I went and looked it up and everything, and I'm going to read to you what it says on Wikipedia as far as his character description. Now, he is playing Christopher Smith, the version of Christopher Smith, because there's a couple other different Peacemakers. And it says, the Peacemaker is Christopher Smith, a pacifist diplomat so committed to peace that he was willing to use force as a superhero to advance the cause, which is so funny because that's such a contradiction. He uses an array of special non-lethal weapons and also founds the Pax Institute. Most of the villains he goes up against are dictators and warlords. Smith later learns that his peace through violence efforts were the result of a serious mental illness brought on by the shame of having a Nazi death camp commandant for a father, which will be great to see that in this TV show. I have a feeling they're not going to go too much into his origin story in the movie, The Suicide Squad, just because there's so many characters and they won't have enough time to focus on each individual one. And it'll be just great to see that whole thing with his Nazi father and then his whole kind of PTSD of dealing with that. So it says, he believes his father's spirit haunts him continually and criticizes his every move even as he tries to live down his past. And that will also be great to see. I would love to see like a father ghost figure talking to him while he's trying to, be like, I'm trying to make peace. And then his dad's all like, Einstein, and I don't know, and all that stuff. It reminds me of, to play his father, I don't know if this would work, but Kevin Bacon. I really liked his German in the X-Men movie First Class. I thought he did such a great job, and he's been in interviews where he talks about how he had to learn German, and he said it was one of the hardest things he's had to do. So I think that would be great. So then continuing, it says, becoming a particularly deadly vigilante who would kill at the slightest notice, he begins to believe that the ghosts of the people he killed or who were killed in his vicinity are collected inside his helmet and can offer him advice and commentary. That would also be great to see in a TV show, just like as he's like, bang, bang and everything, all of a sudden a ghost appears and they're like, hey, this is how you pick a lock or whatever. I'm not sure whatever it is that he's doing, they'll be able to help out with that. That'd be great. Like just a random ghost behind him or beside him or whatever it is that he needs to do, that would be great. For a time, the Peacemaker serves as a U.S. government agent under the auspices of Checkmate, or the Suicide Squad, which, again, he's going to be in the Suicide Squad, so, I mean, maybe they can, this will be after or maybe this will be before and it'll lead up to the Suicide Squad movie. That'd be fun too. I'd be excited to see that. A special forces unit hunting down terrorists until his own behavior becomes too extreme. He eventually crashes a helicopter to destroy tanks controlled by the supervillain Eclipso and is reported dead. Eclipso will be making his live action appearance, I believe, in Stargirl Season 2. So that'll be interesting to see that. I don't think they're going to connect them because Stargirl is now on the CW. So it'll be really interesting to see all of this come out. I'm curious as to, like I said before, if this will be a prequel TV show or a sequel TV show. I'm assuming it'll be a prequel and everything. I think this is really great. And also, like I said before, it'll be really good to see the aspects of the whole ghost thing. You know, him being with him and his helmet. I mean, will they just do it with people talking to him through his helmet, or will they actually show up? I'm very interested to see this, and I think it'll be very interesting. And I'm also curious as to, because this not only this opens the door to more smaller characters getting their own TV show. I know there's been a lot of talks about Batfleck with the Snyder Cut coming out, but with this show being made, it definitely opens the door for smaller characters like Black Canary and Huntress to get their own shows. It can also mean any of the other smaller characters in the Suicide Squad that survive. I'm not sure which ones survive in this next movie, but whichever ones do, they could get their own. They could get their own HBO Max series also. And it just makes me wonder, like, what characters from the DCEU can get an HBO Max show. And I'd be very interested to see that just from a fan perspective, because I love DC Comics, and I love the characters, and I really do think that this is great news, and I would love to see more smaller characters get a chance to shine because they didn't get a chance, say, in a DCEU movie. So, tell me, what do you guys think about this news of John Cena and James Gunn getting Peacemaker, a TV show on HBO Max? Are you subscribed to HBO Max? If not, why aren't you subscribed? Do you think they'll explore Peacemaker's past and have the ghost of his Nazi father and all the ghosts of the people that he's killed before? Or do you think it'll just be like voiceovers or whatnot? Or do you think they'll not have it? Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you on the next video. You guys have a good day. Bye.